According to new reports, Lauren Boebert might actually be in danger of losing her beloved restaurant, Shooter's Grill. What's happened is that the landlord, who recently became the new landlord, even though he was the son of the previous landlord, the company that holds the lease to the building just switched hands from father to son. And now they've said, we're pulling your lease. According to Boebert, who actually spoke to the Daily Beast about it, they're pulling the lease at the end of August. So you really only have about 2 months to figure out what the heck you're going to do. And shortly before the story was published, it was revealed that the restaurant staff had not yet been informed. So Boebert, of course, had to scramble to let her employees know that they may be without jobs in 2 months. You know, real good bossing there. But here's the thing. And this is what the Daily Beast points out in their report. There's lots of holes in the story that simply don't make any sense at all. First and foremost, they did speak to Lauren Boebert. She talked to them, explained what was going on, and she said, you know, we've been given the option to buy. They said, if you're still interested in buying, we're still interested in selling, which would be a little odd, obviously, because the company just changed hands, just said we're kicking you out unless you want to buy the building. After, you know, a month of being in new management, I just don't know that adds up, right? Maybe it does, but it doesn't seem like it does. We'll see. Another hole in the story, of course, is that Boebert told the Daily Beast that her and her husband were actually just thinking about saying, well, it's time to end it. We've had a good run anyway, so, you know, may just let it wind down on its own, right? Perfect time to get out of it. But you wouldn't be talking about possibly buying the building if you were just going to shut it down to begin with. So again, she is contradicting herself in her own statements to the Daily Beast, kind of creating this cloudy, murky area where nobody knows exactly what the hell is going on. Of course, they also pointed out that a source familiar with what's going on said that the new owner is yanking the lease out of a, quote, moral obligation to do so. And if that is in fact the case, they likely would not be willing to sell it to the Boeberts. So, again, lots of conflicting reports. But the bottom line is that the new owner says, yes, you gotta be out of there by the end of August. And Boebert has her primary coming up next week. She says, look, after the primary, that's when we're going to try to sort all this out. We'll figure out which direction we want to go with it. But here's the thing. Boebert is in a lot of trouble right now. And it's trouble that actually relates back to the restaurant. The restaurant lost about $600,000 between the years 2018 and 2020. And of course, in 2020, because it had lost so much money, there were $20,000 worth of liens on the restaurant. Recently, it was revealed that an investigation has in fact been launched into Lauren Boebert's campaign finances to see if her exorbitant amount of mileage that she charged her campaign and reimbursed herself for was in fact actually just used to pay off the liens to the restaurant. So it all comes back to that restaurant. Hell, her whole career comes back to that restaurant. When they did a special on it on, I think, CNN, talking about, oh, it's Shooter's Grill, the servers carry guns, and look how fun this is. That propelled her to national stardom that allowed her to run for Congress in the first place. So bang up job there, CNN. But it could all come crashing down too as a result of the restaurant. You know, this investigation, I think, is a big thing, and that could be why the Boeberts are leaning more towards, you know what, maybe it's time for Shooters to just go away. We've got a lot of problems that have stemmed from Shooters, so maybe we ought to just quietly let it die and hope that the investigations do the same. That ain't gonna happen, but hey, they can hope, right? Hey everyone, this is Aspen, and did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen. Oh, not be so grumpy.